answer. Is that Caleb? That Caleb?
Yeah.
Is he still in Florida? Having
Yeah, he's
fun?
still in Florida.
What a weasel.
Yeah. Yeah, he said hi.
show off the whole district.
If I can have your attention, please. Good afternoon. Mr. Dinas, Mr. Leffingwell, Noble Local Board of Education, Mrs. Warner, Mrs. Gatus, members of the faculty, parents, students, and members of the public who are watching virtually. Welcome to the 2020-2021 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our NHS chapter. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you too are chartered with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. Our chapter is proud to have been inducting members since 1965, and today's ceremony indicates the continuing emphasis on excellence that we represent for our school and community. Throughout the year, members of our chapter serve as role models for other students. In addition to the strong academic records which establish the eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in many student organizations, and we serve our school and community through many activities, including passing out lunches for students during the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, making Christmas cards for the residents at the nursing home, making Christmas baskets to donate to the less fortunate, participating in Secret Santa with the high school staff, as well as other various activities throughout the year. We are proud of this record of accomplishment and welcome these new members who bring new energy in support of our continuing work as NHS members. It is at this time that we proclaim to all in attendance that membership in the Shenandoah High School's chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities that serve as standards for the society. Members of the chapter will now review these qualities for the candidates. We begin with Max McVicker in scholarship.
Scholarship denotes a commitment to learn. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education is ended, for human education only ends with the end of life. Knowledge is only one great element in life, which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
And now Abby Pepper with service.
My office is service. Service can be established in the routine of day's work, where many opportunities arise to help others both in the school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition is the quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation for a better tomorrow.
Next, we have Cora Anderson with leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members.
And finally, Taylor Polton with character.
Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of our individuality our goodness. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life, and once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear in others, to be rather than to seem. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
At this time, please welcome our principal, Mr. Justin Denis, who will offer remarks and read the names of our newest members.
First, thank you and welcome to Shenandoah High School. The only thing certain about this year is that it's been very uncertain, and these kids have not used any kind of excuse to not perform. The whole building, all of our teachers. I'm proud of everybody. I just want to take a few minutes just to kind of say, we did not, COVID-19 is a thing, it's not the thing. And we still performed 5 days a week. And I'm proud of everybody that's here and the new inductees, and I just couldn't be more proud of the staff in this school for how we've handled a very difficult situation. So congratulations, families, new students. You should be very proud of these accomplishments. Our first inductee is Miss Kylan Biancarelli. Next we have Miss Abigail Jacobs. Next, Mr. Mason Stotsberry. And finally, Ms. Denali Wares.
Will the new inductees please rise, raise your right hand, and repeat the pledge. The audience can follow the text as printed in your program. Please join me in reciting the pledge. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands, and will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Thank you. You may be seated. And now, please welcome our guest speaker, Ms. Hannah Ray, for congratulatory remarks. Due to scheduling and COVID restrictions, Ms. Ray has pre-recorded her speech for viewing.
Good afternoon. My name is Hannah Ray, and I'm a 2016 graduate of Shenandoah High School. I was in the National Honor Society for my junior and senior years, and it was one of my favorite organizations. Now that you vaguely know how old I am, I hope I can be more relatable to you than your usual guest speaker. To begin, I want to say that I'm honored to have been selected as the 2020-2021 National Honor Society induction guest speaker. To be here today, whether you and your families are joining us virtually or in person, is a great accomplishment. To have been selected to join the National Honor Society is a great achievement that you should be proud of. Even in trying times, you've embraced and embodied the 4 pillars of NHS's foundation. Your commitment to scholarship, development of leadership, dedication to service, and unwavering character are being honored here today by your induction into this prestigious society. It is because of this accomplishment that I extend a big congratulations to you and your guardians. I also want to say congratulations to Mrs. Warner and the administration for planning and replanning this ceremony. I hope everyone recognizes that through this COVID-19 pandemic, there are many things out of our control. We've all had to learn new skills like being more adaptable or learning how to learn in a virtual environment. It is through these challenges that we develop character traits like resilience and perseverance. This brings me to the topic of this induction speech, which is that through adversity comes strength. There are many quotes that revolve around the idea that through adversity comes strength. They all allude to the fact that we grow and learn through the challenges we face. Our character is defined by our reactions to difficult times and bad situations. I bring this up because it is important to recognize that you are all strong in character. Life has thrown so many obstacles at you this past year, but yet you're all getting inducted into an organization that is difficult to enter even in a normal year. Some of these obstacles might be, how are you going to do community service when the entire world is shut down for months on end? How are you going to get leadership experience when organizations can't meet in person? How can you keep a good GPA when you have to completely change the way you learn? It is through these challenges and through these obstacles that you have hopefully found opportunities. I'm going to repeat that again. Through these challenges, you have found opportunities, hopefully. Through adversity comes strength. I want you to reflect on the challenges that have resulted in opportunities. I want you to reflect on the challenges that have not resulted in opportunities. What made the difference? How could you have created an opportunity from those challenges? Think about this when you have a moment to yourself today. Because I can guarantee that more challenges and opportunities will occur by the time you graduate, and definitely in your lifetime. Learning from missed opportunities and difficult challenges will open doors for you throughout your life. Hopefully, I can provide a relatable example. You're all upperclassmen getting somewhat ready to graduate, to go off to college or trade school or straight to the workforce. For those of you that are going off to college, you will recognize what the ACTs are. Prior to COVID-19, most colleges and universities required ACT scores for admittance, and many used them for scholarship eligibility. When I took the ACTs, I wanted a specific score that would put me in a higher scholarship bracket. The first time I took it, I was 2 points off. Granted, it was still an okay score, pretty good, but I wanted to do better. Through challenges come opportunities. I took the test a second time, and I scored even lower. Through challenges come opportunities. I knew I could do better, so I took the test a third time. Through challenges come opportunities. Finally, I got the score I wanted. The challenge in this situation is obvious. Get a score in the ACT that would put me in the highest scholarship bracket. But there was also the challenge of mentally preparing myself for a grueling 4-hour test 3 times. There was the challenge of believing in myself after doing worse the second time around. How did I know I wouldn't do even worse on the third try? And then there was the very real challenge of waking up before 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning as a teenager for something I really didn't want to do, but I knew I had to. From these challenges, I gained opportunities. Obviously, I got into a higher scholarship bracket, which let me focus more on school and extracurricular activities when I got to college. I also gained opportunities from my mindset. I reinforced the mindset that if I made the effort, I could accomplish my goals. And that little challenge of waking up early on a Saturday morning as a teenager, it gave me the opportunity to enjoy a beautiful sunrise, some great coffee, and a feeling of accomplishment for the rest of the day. Through challenges come opportunities. But whatever the challenge, you can create an opportunity, whether that is big or small. Through adversity comes strength. Remember the adversity you have faced in the last year and know that your character is stronger for it. You have already proven to the NHS Selection Committee that you share the values of scholarship, leadership, community service, and character. Take these values, recognize opportunities, embrace challenges, and always strive to be a better you. In closing, I want to congratulate all of you once again. I wish you all a safe and healthy celebration for your induction into NHS.
I'd like to thank our advisors, Mrs. Beth Warner and Mrs. Stacy Gaddis, and the members of the Induction Ceremony Committee, Mr. Justin Denis, Ms. Julie Harper, and Mr. Doug Mashiel, as well as the Faculty Council, Mr. Sean Miller, Mrs. Stacy Lorai, Mrs. Tricia LePage, and Ms. Julie Harper, as well as everyone else for their hard work in organizing this year's induction ceremony. And a special thanks to our guest speaker, Ms. Hannah Ray. Please join me in thanking them with a round of applause. Thank you all for attending our NHS induction ceremony. Following pictures, parents and staff are invited to join us in the cafeteria for a reception in honor. Before doing so, please join me once again in applauding all of our new Honor Society members.